Today I am so glad to present a topic before you. I have been given an opportunity by Shankar sir to present this topic. I am feeling very lucky to present this topic. I, Ravi Shankar, going to present on rent agreement. Let's see what rent agreement tells. Here rent agreement is made by owner for their tenant. A tenant of a particular building, of a particular apartment or a house is being given a home by an owner. It has different aspects when a rent agreement is being made. First, there are so many aspects. Let's see what this all aspects tells. First of all, on the heading on the rent agreement, the name of the owner and the address of the owner would be given, and after that a name of a tenant and address of a tenant, a permanent address of a tenant is being given. Other than this, complete address of a rental property, either it is at the place where the owner resides or other than the place where owner does not reside. Other than this, now this deed witnesses as follows. Let's see what are the terms and conditions of this rental agreement. It must be a starting date of rental agreement, that when we are going to let out this particular property, and the date of expiry of that agreement is being given. So date of the expiry and the duration of the particular rent agreement may be 11 months and more than 11 months, but at least 11 months must be given. Other than this, amount of rent agreement of at what amount the rental agreement is being made, means that it must have amount of a particular month is being given by a tenant to an owner. Other than this, extra expenses are incurred while making this rental agreement. We will see in the later slides. The rental property is located. In that particular property, the guard, the charges of a guard, the charges of a generator, the charges of a maintenance, the charges of a sweeper, all those charges are being paid. So this, when an owner let out their property, then it is the duty of tenant to pay these charges, and all these charges are mentioned in that particular rental agreement. Other than a lift and other than lift elevator, so the cost of that must be running cost, not fixed cost. Running cost would be paid by the tenant. Other than in the case of rental agreement, when a owner lets out their property, so he or she keeps the security deposit. It may be for 1 month or for 2 months. But in this rental agreement, a specimen is being given that it must be a 1 month, means 1 month advance and 1 month security deposit. They actually take this security deposit in case of any unforeseen events which happens. If in case of tenant leave the property without any notice, then that security deposit is forfeited. So for this purpose, a security deposit is being taken by an owner. Via check number must be given in this rental agreement. Date of the check must be given. So these are the main things which need to be mentioned in that particular rental agreement. Whatever the things which is being provided by owner must be provided to the tenant in good working condition. Means if there would be a proper commode or other than this, if there is a fan, if there is a AC, other than this furniture, so it must be in a good condition, should be handed over to the tenant. Other than this, the day-to-day minor repairs, this condition is given. Day-to-day minor expenses is to be borne by the tenant. Other than this, owner shall hold the right to visit. Means if owner wants that, if they are not doing, means tenant are not doing any illegal activities in their premises, he must visit the premises at least in a month. Only once in a month if this rental agreement is mentioned. Other is property tax will be borne by the owner, not by tenant. It is one of the conditions. Other than this, they are telling that the agreement is being made. So 1 month security deposit is being taken. So this thing means without 1 month notice he cannot vacate. The tenant cannot vacate without 1 month notice. So if they vacate, the security deposit must be forfeited. Other than this, the tenant once hand over the property after the completion of the rental agreement period, then it must be handed over to the owner with good working condition, whatever the premises were provided by owner at the time of letting out. In this, that both the parties shall observe and adhere to the terms and conditions contained, whatever terms and conditions we have talked about. It must be so if there would be any dispute among them, so it must be under the jurisdiction of a civil court, and they will go to civil court to settle their disputes. So these were all the nitty-gritties, all the terms and conditions which was given under this rental agreement. So Annexure 1 is being given, a number of bedrooms, living room, everything would be given under Annexure 1, number of fans, number of CFL, whatever will be provided by the owner to the tenant, geyser if geyser. So all the things are compiled in this rental agreement along with signature of an owner and tenant would be given. Thank you from my behalf.